What's up, Doughmancers? Welcome back to episode 18 of For Sourdough, the chaotic baking series where I let the dice control my loaves. And we got a long one today, so buckle in. And today we are using the recycled dice from Die Hard Dice. I really like these ones. It's cool that they're recycled, and they look amazing. This series is inspired by Roll for Sandwich, Roll for Barbecue, and Roll for Breakfast, and all the other amazing Roll for content out there. So let's get in and see what the dice have in store for us, and we get a 4, a Wild Magic, so this dough can go either way. So let's get in and let's get the seasonings done, and we roll a 16 for curry powder, and we also roll a 12 for Cajun seasoning. You know, I think they work really well together. So we first start with the curry powder. And, you know, I love the smell of curry powder. I think it smells amazing. And then we got the Tony's. And yes, I sneeze. I always sneeze whenever I use this. Added new items to all the sheets. So let's see if we roll anything new. And we get 5 chopped nuts. Not new, but who doesn't love chopped nuts in their bread? And then we roll a 6 for pickled jalapeno. Again, not new, but again, both things work well with the Cajun and with the curry. I'm excited, so here we go. I got some habanero cashews from Fleet Farm. If you know, you know. And then here goes the jalapenos. We're gonna get it all mixed in together. The dough is, again, looking good. Since I moved to doing full loaves, it's just working a lot better. And now we move to the Wild Magic where this can change everything. And we roll a 10, which is roll again and combine the results. So this is why it's a long episode, because I have to go roll again.
Prepare for trouble.
Make it double.
To protect.
And you saw them. Let's do it. Here we go with the new seasonings. And we have everything but the taco seasoning with a 15. And then we also roll a 7 for black pepper. So we have curry powder, we have Cajun seasoning, everything but the taco and black pepper. So let's get them in there as well. And again, I sneeze when I do the black pepper, always sneeze whenever I do black pepper. And then we got everything but the taco from Pampered Chef. I love it. And here we go with the 2 more inclusions. Hopefully it's something good. And we get 11 deli meat. Again, nothing new, but you know, I love deli meat in my breads. And then we rolled a 12 for frozen fruit. And this is where things go crazy. I don't see how the frozen fruit's gonna mix in. Maybe like a charcuterie board type feel to the bread. But here it goes. It looks great. And like I told you guys last time, I learned from my mistakes. So here we go, pre-shaping and putting the bowl back on top. It's been a half an hour, and now the dough is ready to be flattened a little bit and get the pepperoni and get the frozen fruit in there. So we get the dough nice and stretched out. You can see the nuts. You can see the jalapenos. The bread actually smells really good with all the seasoning and with the jalapenos. We got pepperoni. I always have pepperoni on deck. I love pepperoni. It's my favorite deli meat. So we get it out looking like a pizza. And then, you know, you add a couple more. You want to make sure you get the pepperoni all the way. And then we got mixed fruit. I got some strawberries. I got some pineapple. I got some pears. I got some peaches. I think it has a chance. It has a chance. I'm going to keep my faith that this bread is going to just taste like a big old charcuterie board. That's the goal. And so here we go, getting it all folded in and getting it all ready. The dough is working great. Nothing's poking through. It's looking nice. It feels nice. And so here we go, getting it all done. Look at the dough. It looks great. Now get some of that ends pinched together so it stays formed. I'm not fridging this one. It is going straight to the oven. So here we go, giving it just 1 score in the middle. Since the frozen fruit and everything, I think it could just go straight into the oven as is. It looks good. It's holding its form. And here it is out of the oven. You can see the fruit on top. You see the pepperoni coming out. You see some of the pineapple, the pears. And inside, it looks like really, it's not dense, but it is definitely not as fluffy as normal sourdough because there's a lot of stuff in it. So here we go, trying it. You see the big old piece of pineapple right there. You can see some of the jalapenos. The bread feels good. It smells good. The pineapple wasn't bad, but as I keep chewing the bread, I was expecting more flavor from it, more craziness in my brain, but it just tasted like bread. Every once in a while, you get a hint of the jalapeno, you get a hit of the seasonings, but it wasn't anything amazing. It wasn't anything super flavorful. Everything just kind of like dulled out. I gave it a 4 out of 10, and I call it the Cajun Charcuterie. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Make sure to like, follow, comment, and I will see you next time.